Good morning. So I seen a TikTok yesterday talking about how children are karmic parents or debt or whatever. So I've been kind of thinking about that and thinking about my own children that are all adults. My youngest is 22, my oldest is 30, and there's two more in between. And I don't remember her name in the video, but she says basically that you have children and they treat you well into old age, then that's good karma. If they are hard for you and bring you grief and yada yada, then that's your karmic debt, I guess. If you have no children, that means it's your last lifetime and you've cleared all your karma. But then she contradicts the video and says also that if you have one or maybe two children, that maybe your karma is also good or cleared or what, I don't know. So that part of it is really conflicting to me. Here's what I'm going to say. Here's my thoughts on it. I think children are a blessing no matter what. Some people desperately try everything. The wealthy will try everything that they can within their financial means to have a child. And sometimes they just do not get that blessing. While other times there's tweakers out here popping out 10, 12, 14 kids. They all end up in the system. They're all addicts at birth. It's very sad to me. But either way, children definitely are a blessing. I have four. Now, that said, depending on how you raise those children, depending on what you're going through, your traumas, that is absolutely highly going to influence your children as adults. And it's going to either bring you grief and pain, worry, sorrow, or it's going to bring you, a lot more bliss and happiness and joy. Unfortunately, just being real, I had a lot of trauma growing up, and I was a teenage mom with my girls. I was in my 20s with my boys, but it doesn't change the fact that I had a ton of trauma that I went through, and unfortunately, I didn't heal until my 40s after my children were all adults. And that has absolutely impacted every single one of them. And two of them I don't really talk to too much. Two of them I do. And I worry constantly. And sometimes I want to pull my hair out. Yesterday, I did a lot of crying for my youngest one. He was depressed. He was angry. He was suicidal. So I want to say, again, I don't remember the name of that lady who did the video. But I want to say to you, if this ever comes across your page, that I absolutely think that children are a blessing, no matter what. But how you raise them is key. I also recommend if you have drugs, alcohol problems, get that fixed first. Don't have children. Don't do that to them. That's not fair. Also, if you have a lot of trauma, get that resolved before you have children, because you want to give your children, our next generation and their generations coming forth, a chance, a fucking chance. All right, anyways, that is my Wednesday rumblings as I'm walking through the park. I love you guys, and I'm curious to your thoughts. You got this. You're beautiful. I got you, and I love you. Mwah.